Morning, all. All right, so we've got 6 games on in the NHL tonight, Wednesday night, and all that fun stuff. At 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, we will start off with the Philadelphia Flyers and against the New York Rangers. Philadelphia 8-4. Their season continues to unravel. We'll see if they can get it back on track against an old rival. The New York Rangers are 13-4-3, and they're rolling. This is the first of 4 meetings. They will meet again on January 15th, and then they will meet in April twice, on the 3rd and on the 13th. So for the New York Rangers, just keep doing what you're doing. Philadelphia, maybe start doing things different because what you've been doing hasn't been working for this month. At 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Colorado Avalanche will be in against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto's 10 points ahead of Colorado. They've also played 5 more games. So for Colorado, they're 11-6-1 on the season. Toronto's 16-6-1. So Colorado, a lot of games in hand on Toronto. They're in opposite conferences, so it doesn't really matter. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in Colorado on January 8th. So for the Toronto Maple Leafs, this is a good test. Coming off of that very successful run through California, now they've got a team that's seen as a true contender in the Colorado Avalanche. We'll see how it goes. 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Vancouver Canucks and the Ottawa Senators in what should be a riveting battle between two of the... All right, they're not two of the top teams in the league, but they're 2 teams in the league, right? So Vancouver 7-14-2, Ottawa 4-14-1, and there's the debate of who's more miserable. They did like a misery index kind of thing on The Athletic between Ottawa, Vancouver, and Montreal, and Vancouver won. It's not something you want to win, but I'm pretty sure Vancouver came out ahead. I know Vancouver and Ottawa were darn close, though. They went through every criteria of, so what could make a fan miserable? And the answer was kind of yes for all 3 teams. Although Montreal, having made the move with the general manager, gives them a little bit of a pushback, and their fans are a little bit more relaxed about things because there's a plan. There's a plan. We'll see what the plan is with Vancouver or Ottawa. And of course, if Vancouver wins tonight, they're on a 2-game winning streak. And then coaching and management and everybody can start saying, well, we've turned things around. We've beaten Montreal and Ottawa, so clearly we're getting better. Not that that makes me choke or anything. So they meet again in Vancouver on January 8th. I had to do a double take because both of these are interconference and they both have the rematches the same day. So it's weird. Strange scheduling. Also at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Seattle Kraken 8-13-1. The record's getting better in against the Detroit Red Wings, who are hanging around 11-9-3. And if they win tonight, well, Boston definitely looks vulnerable right now, and Toronto may very well go in and steal that spot. Or Detroit may go in and steal that spot. Toronto's way above that spot. So this is the first of 2 meetings. First time these teams have ever met one another. They meet again on March 19th. This is an underrated matchup because Detroit is playing well, and Seattle is threatening to make it 5 out of 6. They've won 4 out of 5, and they've beaten some tough competition to get there, too. Then at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins in against the Edmonton Oilers. So this is your Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby matchup, right? Pittsburgh 10-7-5, playing very well recently. And Edmonton 15-5. They're playing well. I know that I think they're 6-4 in their last 10, which isn't as great, but they're still playing pretty darn well, especially considering injuries. They play again against one another April 26th, so right near the end of the season. These teams meet one another once again. So that'll be entertaining. My guess is that'll be the most popular game of the night in terms of ratings and all that wonderful stuff. That's a good one on both sides of the border. That's one where the States wants to promote it because Sidney Crosby and Connor McDavid's pretty good. And in Canada, Edmonton, Connor McDavid, and Sidney Crosby. It's the same marketing on both sides of the border. It's one of those rare occasions where that takes place. And then also at 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific, the Vegas Golden Knights in against the Anaheim Ducks. Vegas 12-9 on the season. Anaheim 12-8-3. These teams played October 29th. Vegas won that game in a shootout, 5-4. So it was close. And I anticipate this one being close too. They meet again on December 31st, so New Year's Eve, as well as March 4th. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts, your winners, and all that in the comment section below, as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.